Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And that one just missed outside. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. A weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And a neck-high fastball that time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Once again a 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Masahiro Tanaka. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting,
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Flips the zone low and outside for a strike. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's 6-1.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
0-1, here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Gardner over at second. Judge at first, 2 out in the inning. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
That misses. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 lead?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Hits this one hard the other way. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Ready once again, Nick Williams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Carlos Santana now.
Number 41, Carlos.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Hernandez on second. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. Drilled down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses with it. 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Hit hard to short.
Number 9.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Hoskins is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Slapped hard the opposite way. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Leading off the inning, Jorge Alfaro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. A shot down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the
Number 9.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Alfaro stands at second with no outs. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses, ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and here indeed is a super double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Men on third with 2 down. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Strand 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Edobre Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ramos has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Tapper up the line. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, number 25. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Number 4 calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, David Robertson.
Luis Severino will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Luis Severino.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. So the Yanks go. Luis Severino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Luis Severino.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Odubel Herrera.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A ball and a strike now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Williams.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Carlos Santana now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hernandez over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Giancarlo Stanton now. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 6-3.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Phillies, the shortstop, number 4.
Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Missed with a slider. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Andrew now will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Philly down to their last strike.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 9, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another